That was fun.
Olivia? Rabbit? The courier, he vanished?
Alright. Everything back. Okay. Eric Buchanan.
Marshall, are you okay? What's with the attitude? I'm only asking because I was worried. You think nothing happened at all?
I don't need your jabber, boy.
Derek Buchanan. I'm not sure why, but he seems determined to ignore me.
His wife.
You've got quite a young wife. Is there a big age gap between you? You're giving courage to men all across our fair nation. If a stony-faced gorilla like you can marry such a young, beautiful creature, there's hope for all of us yet, isn't there? But that's a surprise. You're the last person I'd expect to be carrying a picture of your family.
I'm a douche.
Listen up. I don't know who you are. But if you want to keep sucking down air, never talk to me again. A man is far more than just his looks. My wife understood that well.
Marshall Buchanan doesn't know who I am? There's something very odd going on here. But just what is it?
Question.
Marshall. I'll be slapped with a match penalty if I push my luck any further. I'd better look for another way before I'm sent off for good.
Okay, well, clearly that's not getting me anywhere.
Go, Boston, go! Nothing says Boston quite like this. There must be a baseball fan on board.
Oh, there's something in here. There we go, got it.
It's for Boston versus New York. Pretty good seats, too. Of course, it's been used. Things don't come that easy.
Another puzzle. There we go, got it.
There's no one hiding in here.
If only there
Where'd
was.
the courier go to?
That's a good question. Well, let's talk to these weirdos.
Oh, my Sherry, I know. You must have been so scared. How is my Suki? Okay? There'll be champagne as soon as we arrive in D.C. Ooh, I think some Chardonnay might be nice.
Didn't your mannequin just break?
Hey! Excuse me! She's Suki, not a mannequin. Therefore, she most certainly cannot ever just break. Do you intend to make an enemy of the entire fashion industry?
No. That mannequin got totally wrecked.
Tut
Yep,
tut!
very true.
Say another word, mister, and I shall unleash my anger!
Okay, you win. Forget I even asked about your mannequin. My bad. No more about Suki.
That's right. She's not a mannequin. We can forget this ever happened. Of course, us being top fashion designers, we're never going to remember you anyway.
Douchebags.
I don't do autographs. I'm here on my private time.
Military maniac.
When did you become a military maniac?
This is fashion, you heathen. Retro and military, it's called. Both Suki and I are completely anti-war, of course.
Okay. But what I really wanted to know was, when did you change your clothes?
Progress cannot be stopped. When we changed is not what is important. Rather, the question should be, when can we change? Indeed, just look. The fashion we have on right now is already headed toward obscurity. It's imminent, like fluttering petals. New inspiration is going to just explode into my brain. Like, Arv and
Avant.
Von.
Guard. Guard.
Avant-garde!
Eureka!
He sounds so weird saying that.
Yes. Your exclamation just lifted the fog from my brain in a flash. Now, say it with me. Avant-garde! This will be my next theme.
Interesting. Broken mannequin.
Your mannequin, I mean, is Suki really okay?
You're so persistent. Look at her smooth, perfect body. She doesn't have a mark on her. Sue. Oh, you're so good. Oh, my Suki. Suki, you are just too lovely.
So creepy.
If I were to lose you, I doubt I could go on living.
This does look like the real Suki. So just what's going on here?
Great question. Alright, well I got one piece of the puzzle. Red powder.
You've got red powder on your clothes. What is it?
Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Now then, where exactly is this red powder on my clothing? I don't see anything at all.
An elite fashion designer and a mysterious powder? My instincts as a former narcotics detective tell me something's up. I'll question him and find out more.
The fashion world.
Brilliant lights cast deep shadows.
What's that supposed to mean?
Musicians, artists, designers, top clientele for drug pushers.
I don't deny it.
And you're one of them too?
I don't need that stuff. I've got Suki. There's nothing that can possibly stimulate me more than her. Comparing her to the effects of mere chemicals, synthetic drugs, you may as well just slap her in the face.
About real blood.
Yours is a world of trends, isn't it? Well, there are trends in drugs, too. You're sensitive to trends, right? You know what I'm talking about. Real blood. The ultimate drug. Considered the final and best of the blood series. As the name might suggest, it's a bright red powder. Just like the suspicious powder I saw on your clothing.
You seem quite desperate to paint me as a junkie, but you're just overthinking things. The substance you question is nothing like that silly real blood. It's far more wonderful, revolutionary, like a completely new age. For now, well, just call it D.
About D.
D? What kind of question is that?
I'm investigating something.
Even if I knew about it, I wouldn't necessarily tell you, would I?
He makes a good point. I can't approach this head on.
This new age.
Tell me more about this new age.
No comment.
If it's all legit, surely you can tell me about it.
It isn't time to reveal anything yet. You'll hear about it soon enough, along with the rest of the world.
So you're planning on spreading a new age called D across the entire world simultaneously?
No comment.
This guy could be a lot more dangerous than he looks. I'll try taunting him a little.
About D.
I've worked it out. The D of this new age is the D from Duncan.
Oh! Oh!
Really?
In other words, you want to make your own name the symbol of this new age. The whole world will be under the spell of the red powder that bears your name. But that isn't art. It's just attention-seeking. The desire for conquest. Just another wannabe dictator. Is that what Suki wants?
Say whatever you like. It's not like you can stop me.
Want to bet? Yeah.
This guy is tougher than I thought. He knows I don't have anything on him, okay? I'll slap him with some proof. Something he can't run away from. All this talk of the new age called D, though. I just hope my bad feeling about all this is way off the mark. Why did I even think to try this? I must be getting tired.
Stop vision.
Oh, no, no. I can't take it anymore. My hands and feet are cramping up.
What are you doing that for?
You there. Perfect timing. I can't take it anymore.
Take what?
Good question.
What is Deborah talking about?
That lightning strike electrified the floor and handrails. So I'm doing my best not to touch them. But I can't take it anymore. My arms, legs, neck, back, everything is screaming in pain.
I need to try and calm it down.
There we go. It looked like he was gonna fondle her for a second. There we go.
Lightning striking an airplane. Crazy, huh? Doesn't this shaking feel odd to you?
About the squeaking window.
First, squeaking windows, and now seats and floors are electrified? I'm almost impressed by your capacity to worry about the mundane.
Hold it! What was that about the windows?
They were squeaking, right?
Squeaking! The windows! You're saying the windows on this bucket squeak? What? You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dawes says, fall from an airplane and you'll die.
That's deep,
So
Dr.
just keep
Johnson.
your fear-mongering to yourself.
Very deep.
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here then?
Good question. Suspicious persons.
You also take notes on suspicious people, right?
That's right. There's you, of course, and I've got notes on that guy with the mannequin. Oh, I've got his number. He's one of them object sexuals.
I'll have to take your word for that.
It's a term applied to individuals who fall in love with inanimate objects. Come on, you've heard of it. A type of paraphilia. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, love has no boundaries.
United States Marshal.
What about the guy with the scar on his forehead? Stony face? In business class?
Oh, yes. Workaholic. Textbook. He's got it bad, too. He's either using his work to run away from something, or work itself is his reason for living.
Reason for living.
It's like Dr. Johnson always says, it doesn't matter what it is, just find a reason to live.
Alright, well, got everything I can from her. Get that out of the way.
The front is a cherry blossom pattern, and snow is on the back. When did that change over?
Good question.
When did you move to this seat?
Good question.
When indeed, young Mr. Young. So funny you would ask.
What does that mean?
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence. You, of all people, should understand.
Creepy.
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
Lightning strike.
That lightning strike. How did you know about it before it even happened? Don't tell me you can control lightning strikes.
Your ability to look is not bad. But
That's nice.
You need to be able to observe a little more carefully.
This was a big hang up the first time I played, so now I know the answer to it. It's much easier now. There we go. That's all you need to look for.
What did you observe?
The engine isn't damaged.
You have good observational skills. You already know the answer. Am I correct?
Location of the courier.
Do you know what happened to the courier?
It might be said that I do, and it might be said that I don't. If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
You like saying that.
Either way, Mr. Young, you cannot ask me to do your job for you.
Location of Olivia.
What about that female member of the cabin crew?
You mean Olivia Jones? You saw her. Did she remind you of little Peggy?
Wow, this guy knows a lot. Little Peggy.
What do you know about little Peggy?
Blonde, blue eyes, and a mole by her eye. Did she smell of the same soap to?
Just how much do you know?
It's a good question.
Everything.
Oh.
You told me all of it yourself, Mr. Young.
He talks so slowly.
You're overlaying your memories of little Peggy onto Olivia, aren't you?
The identity of the giant.
Just who are you?
It was a snowy night. I remember it very well. Is Amanda doing okay?
Amanda.
Amanda? You know her too?
Her well-being is a good thing. A good indication of your own well-being, Mr. Young.
Clover?
What's going on here? What have you done to me?
Can you finally see them? These are things with a special meaning for you.
What are you talking about?
Catch them if you can. You may discover something about her. Clover represent your memories of her. Don't let them slip away.
Okay. Yay, another minigame. Gotta not touch the lightning bolts. Heck, nabbit. Never got one of those before. Yeah, I got exactly 100.
Have you remembered something?
What are you
Possibly.
talking about?
Mr. Young, I've placed a memory left by her in your house. That memory belongs to you, Mr. Mr. Young?
Yeah, you completed the case. I'm good.
What's he talking about? Leaving something in my house. A memory with her. Clover. Little Peggy? Could it be?
Alright, let's go back. I'm getting towards the end.
It's like I'm not even here.
There we go. Now I got his attention.
Control will be an issue if I can't find it. Sir, can I help you with anything?
Where's Olivia?
Excuse me, sir. Exactly which Miss Olivia are you searching for?
Olivia Jones. She's a member of the crew, just like you are.
I'm very sorry, sir, but she isn't aboard this flight.
Come on. Did that lightning strike you too? She was right here a moment ago. In any case, you need to contact Logan Airport immediately. Tell them we have an emergency up here. Also, get the BPD to send some cops to the airport. Detective Forrest Kazin in particular. Give him my name and you'll have no problems.
Well, excuse me, sir. Are you hoping to use this confusion for something nefarious? If so, I'll have to stop you. Damn
Next
it.
time, I'll break more than you watch.
He's got to be
My
on real
most
blood.
humble apologies, Mr. David Young. This incident has us all a little riled up, I'm sure.
Huh?
I'll make the call about the suspicious person immediately. To our destination, Ronald Reagan International Airport. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Interesting.
This is a problem. Where is it?
Where's Olivia?
Tell me, where did she go?
Like I said, sir, she's not aboard this flight.
That's impossible. I talked to her.
And what, sir?
Olivia had a gun.
A gun? Please, don't even suggest such a thing.
Olivia and the gun.
She pointed a gun at me. Are you saying I was seeing things?
I think you must have. Maybe it was a pepper shaker. Even if she was on board this flight, there is absolutely no way she would be able to get a gun on board as well.
It was a Glock 26.
I'm very sorry, sir. Perhaps the shock of the lightning has caused you to be confused.
Olivia Jones.
Whatever the case, I have to talk to her again.
Then you'll just need to keep on flying with us. If you get lucky, you'll end up on a flight with her. Eventually.
That's not really what I meant.
Object of his search.
Are you looking for something?
Not at all, Mr. Young. I am completely at your disposal.
Have you contacted the airport?
Yes, of course.
Are you telling me the truth? It looks like you're so busy searching that you haven't done anything yet. I'll find what you're looking for. You just contact the ground.
That's very kind of you. Very well. I have lost a glove.
A glove? And it has to be this specific one?
Yes, it's a special order, perfectly fitted to my hand. I'm in serious trouble without it.
Alright, well, let's look for it.
Why is he getting so upset about a glove? He's more high-strung than he looks.
Nope. Alright, let's go to the next.
What a beautiful sunset. It reminds me of the day I proposed. Little Peggy. I'll find who killed you. I will.
It's gonna happen. Oh crap, I solved it. I didn't want to solve it this early.
I've collected all the puzzle pieces.
The west side window.
There'll be champagne as soon as we arrive in DC.
I'm very sorry, sir. She wasn't aboard.
I don't know who you are.
That's it. This piece of the past has been solved. Marshall, are you really sentimental enough to hold on to a pen that can't even write? Unexpected. Most unexpected. You seem quite different from the man I first imagined you to be. But that doesn't mean you're totally free from suspicion.
I told you
The same trick won't work twice.
Damn it!
Although it's still the first time for you. The Fenway Park ticket was a used ticket.
What?
The seat cover pattern is cherry blossom and snow.
What are you rambling about?
The destination is in the other direction. The sun can be seen from the windows on the right side. In other words, the aircraft is flying south.
Explain yourself clearly!
I am David Young, a private detective who also collaborates with the BPD. Now you, Derek Buchanan, I consider you suspicious. If you are the one I'm after, you're gonna remain heavily involved in my investigation from now on. So let me give you this warning. I'll do whatever it takes to achieve my goal. I'll never give up. Even if it means I have to get in your way. So be ready for that. Oh, one other thing. Something I probably ought to mention. According to the BPD files, you get killed while transporting the courier known as Rabbit.
Haha. It's a way to mess with his head.
Oh, God. What the hell? I'm going to be killed?
Yes.
Antonio Zapatero and Olivia Jones. They vanished right in front of my eyes. Literally, vanished. They didn't vanish at all. They were never on this flight. This isn't the AG Flight 117 of Boston. It's a different aircraft, heading for Washington. In other words, they didn't vanish. I moved.
Yep.
must have happened at that moment. I used the broken fountain pen to come further back in time. I don't feel anything from either one anymore.
David. Why do you shave your beard every day? It was just starting to grow out. It's such a waste.
Little Peggy, what should I do?
Damn it! And that's the end of episode 1 of season 1 of D4. Hope you enjoyed watching it and watching me be silly with Kinect controls as much as I enjoyed doing them, so good times. See how I did. I should have done pretty well. Oh yeah, I did really well. Part of it is I knew what I was doing, but you know. Uh-oh, what's going on? And that's